Hey there guys, we are back with some more Rogue Tower, and today we are going for a vanilla run here. Let's try to defeat the triple defense with no martial monsters, because that is like how the game was supposed to be finished. And our current record was level 43, 43, I mean 43, 43, 43. And let us try that out. So what we will be building today is cannons, my favorite one. And then maybe just a little bit of poison sprayers. Maybe this could help us with our consistent damage. And we need like a tower that can deal with excuse me. That can deal with poison. Or at least apply poison really early to slow things down. As well as like a tower that can utilize mana for us. So anyway, grab your drinks, guys. Grab your snacks. And let us go with a triple defense. Let's see if we can defeat this today. I have renewed confidence in myself as well as you guys, because we are, how do I say this? Like, I am refreshed. This is a new recording session, and I have done a lot of other recordings today. I mean, not today. I mean, last recording session. I mean, and playing this again is a really nice change of pace for me. Anyway, let's just place our cannons really early, because we need them to do their damage. Let's get slow but sure first, so that we could have the chance to slow things down with a poison tower if need be. And while everything's happening, let's just place like some towers over here. Creeping Cuff, perfection. We got that way earlier than I expected it to be. And then maybe some towers here, or maybe just a regular old cannon over here could help us with at least some of our enemies. One unit got through. However, if we have gangrene, just like now, we're now able to slow things down just a little bit. I know people are getting through here, but having early game damage is enough for me. Anyway, let's just have a tower that targets the highest HP and everything. And let's hope that that should enable us to destroy most of these towers. I mean, most of these enemies. And now this is actually a perfect spot for some money making. Let's just place some of you guys over here. And then while that is happening, let's also get collateral damage that could help us buff up our units. I mean, our cannons, not all of our units. So yeah, so my plan today is just to make sure that all of the sides that we are getting would have sufficient amount of time to travel. So let's just have multiple units here and there dealing damage. And my plan for this run is to have cannons only in, I mean cannons, as well as like this probably would be our best what they call this would be our boss wave or boss lane. And let's try to expand here as well, just to make sure that we have some form of control over here. And then like towers over here seems nice. And what I like about cannon towers, similar to all the the shredder tower, is that once the things that split actually split, they are able to let's expand you by, oh my gosh, that is a lot of villages. That is the most villages I've ever seen in like one run. So yeah, one of the reasons why I like having these towers is that they are really good against AoE. So we are pretty much fine against AoE. We are surviving though, like all things considered, we are still surviving. And it is almost time for our boss wave, so we must be really careful on what we do here and what we place, because we would need them. So yeah, as you can see, once everything shoots, they are going to deal additional damage to the ones that spawn because the cannon projectile is still there and would deal damage to everything it touches. Anyway, let's just keep on expanding. Hopefully you have enough damage to deal with Oogie here, so I'll just upgrade your HP damage so that you target the ones that have a lot of HP. And hopefully that should be enough to kill Oogie since we have Gangrene as well as Creeping Cough. We are able to slow our boss down enough for them to deal, enough for them to actually perish. And let's get Ricochet to deal additional AoE. And we are off to the races. And now, I think I'm just going to expand you one more time. And then place some towers over here just for some extra cash. And I think I also need to buff up my regular ballista towers. We have a lot of them, and I'm planning to place a lot of them. So might as well deal a lot, right? Anyway, we are having problems against shields. Hopefully, we are able to deal with them in the future. This is not looking good for us. This is not looking good. We need damage against shields. And we have a hard time handling this. So I'm not really sure. For me, Martial Monster seems easier because we get the upgrades earlier. Even though we are buffing up units here. Okay, we just lost this round. You know what? Let's run it back. Let's run it back. Let's run it back one more time. I think my mistake was upgrading the cannons too early and neglecting our ballistas. And I think that's the one that made our defenses weak. We had a weak link in our defensive chain. And we should not fall into that weakness. We must have all of our defenses be equally powerful, so all of them have their own purpose. So I think for this round, let's just get our ballistas working. So I will focus on upgrading them, at least give them some poison damage, or at least that's a main goal anyway. Yeah, at least get them some poison. Heavy shafts, enchanted bolts. Let's go for heavy shafts. Just deal frick tons amounts of damage. So I think this one is pretty much fine. Let's get this one out of the way. And right off the bat, we are losing a lot of stuff here. Not really a good look for us. Oh, by the way, they have no levels to RPM. This is a classic Rogue Tower run. So, keep that in mind. You know what? Let's keep adding more of these dudes. Okay. A lot of units already got through. So, that doesn't look good for us. Creeping Cough. Okay, that should allow us to slow things down, or at least slow these guys down. So I hope that should be enough. If not, I am so much screwed. I'm so screwed. Vial consumption seems nice. We could go for cannons already this early. I'm kind of worried for this side of the map over here. Oh my god, as well as this side. We are losing so much HP this early. Sure, let's have a chance to crit. I think that's our only way of salvation here. And I think an increase in range should also be something that we should take note of. Mana Bolt seems a good idea, but no, we need more HP. We need more damage, So let's just place even more towers over here, making sure everything is all in order. And that our ballistas are up to par with all of our damage. Monster study seems like a good idea, but we need more. Okay, this is not looking good. Okay, let's place a cannon tower over here just to deal some AoE damage. Because this doesn't look good for us at all. And I'm not really sure if we can defeat Oogie. Oh, never mind, we can. With the crits, we can defeat Oogie. Thank you, thank you. Okay, let's have increased poison damage. Crossbow seems like a good idea. And finally, mana siphon so that we could place our poison sprayers everywhere. Let's place you here, place you here, and I will keep on expanding this side. And let's add another poison spray around here-ish. So at least we have some sort of anti-shield tech. Let's upgrade them just by a little bit, like maybe up to level 5. Okay, crossbows 2 seems like a good idea. Then for you, first of all, let's have some mana siphons. For you, I'm just going to upgrade you by a lot, so at least we don't have any problems with shields anymore. Like, that's the main idea, at least. Excuse me. And for you, I'm just going to upgrade your damage against shields. Okay, we are doing some work here. Let's place like a poison spray over here. Deal a lot of damage to poison, so at least we have like one in each lane to provide the poison, slowing them as they go along, as well as removing all the shields that are impeding our progress. Oh no, let's remove you and you so that I could place you here. Excuse me. Sure, might as well get more poison damage. And I'm kind of worried for this part of the map over here. We don't have any sort of contingencies. Okay, broadhead bolts, sure. Let's get that out of the way. And then fine, ghost in the shell seems like also a good idea. So yeah, just target more of you. And then for you, add a cannonball over here, dealing a lot of damage. I'm not really confident with our defenses so far, but we can make do with what we have. Freezing bolt seems like a good idea, but I'm not sure if that is the best one. We could increase the amount of poison we're dealing, so that could be something. And I could add another poison sprayer. And we are losing mana quick. Make sure to handle them. I'm kind of worried if there are really fast units here. We might have problems in the near future if we can't deal with them. Excuse me. Okay, let's buff up our cannons. Our cannons will probably be our late game defense. And our late game destroyer, so let's make sure to upgrade them in the hopes that they will carry us in the later parts of the game. And then yeah, keep on expanding here. And I need more mana, so make sure to place some mana siphons like that, so we could sustain our mana. Units are getting through, but not as bad as I thought it would be. Okay, gangrene, unburned powder. Let's just increase all of the damage combined. Then let's place like a generous cannon over here. Oh my gosh, that is a lot of HP units getting through. Kind of scary. But we can make do with what we have. Let's place a unit over here. So I think everything's all in order. Okay, so we have our next boss over here. Let's hope we could handle him. Especially if this guy spawns some stuff. Okay, he is slowed. So I hope he does... I hope we can defeat him quickly though. He still spawns into a faster one, so we must be careful. Never mind, he's pretty weak. All things considered, that was pretty weak. Okay, let's upgrade Ghost in the Shells. Let's make sure we get more poison damage to slow these guys down. And let's try to overlap some units over here. And make sure everything is still doing well. Like maybe here is a good idea, so you could cover like this side as well for the enemies. Let's go for increase some stuffs. And let's upgrade you since you are really easy to upgrade. Let's just upgrade them for the heck of it. Because these will be our late game damage dealers. Barrage. Yes, please. Give them the crit chance that we need. Excuse me. And once we give them the crit chance we need, we have a chance to fight against the final wave here. Okay, longbow seems like a good idea though. Like as much as I want to give credit to the other towers, longbow seems like the best case scenario here. We could have a +3 again over here. Gangrene. Sure, let's keep on expanding here. Oh, this is such a perfect spot though. Smack them in the middle of our defenses. This is a good spot for a really powerful cannon. Okay, now let's have this cannon be focused on progress, as we already have a cannon over here dealing damage to everything else. And then we could probably get some poison sprayers here. Come on, give me math. Thank you. I needed that. Then probably some really powerful poison sprayers. For the poison sprayers that are at the end, I will upgrade you to deal absolutely insane amount of damage to shields so that you could slow things down while we are dealing the damage. Slow things down and we will do the rest. Okay, let's increase your cannon damage. Let's increase your shield damage. Because the cannons can do everything, like all other forms of damage anyway. So let's just make sure like the shield is gone. Thank you. Dismemberment. Yes, please. I just upgrade the heck out of you. Make sure we have enough mana to sustain that though. Then for you, just upgrade the rest. Because I'm really worried for this area. If this area goes down, we are doomed. Okay, I need more mana. I need a mana bank to store some mana here. Corrosion, heavy shafts, mana bolt seems like a bad idea. Might as well grab this. Keep expanding here. And for you, might as well upgrade like the rest of you. Maybe you could help somehow. Oh, that is a lot of mana. Okay, slow it down. Play some mana. Pam pam. Okay, that should help us in the long run. Okay, this side kind of worries me. And I forgot that this is already the boss wave. Frick. I have a bad feeling about this. Come on, freeze him. Come on, come on, come on! Okay, I don't think we can handle this. Fifth element Oogie cannot be slowed whatsoever. Yeah. We tried, we tried. 34 levels, decent run though. For it's been even though it's been a while since I did like a non-modded run. So anyway, hope you still enjoyed this video of Rogue Tower. We did what I could. So if you have any tips again, be sure to leave in the comment section below. It also helps the algorithm. And if you enjoyed this video, be sure to click that like button. Subscribe with more upload new videos every day. Be sure to check them as well. Hope to see you guys next time. Have a great day. Goodbye.